Hello, hello. Hello! Oh, God, no.
Psykit soon, Psykit.
Why are you the way that you are? Why are you the way that you are, Epaphras?
Psykit soon, Psykit soon, Psykit soon, Psykit soon, Psykit.
Hi, pals.
Soon, Psykit soon, Psykit soon.
How you doing? It's good to see you. It's good to see you. Nate, thank you for the 26 months. Epaphras, thank you for the 56 months. Holy butts. Hello, friends. How you doing? How you diddling this fine afternoon? Hi Rory, hey Katie, hey Nate, hey Epaphras, hey Cinderia, hey Maloko, hey Gray, hi Alec, hey Katie, hello husband, hello you lovely beans, hey the man who does stuff, hi Rocky, hello Kremen, hi pals, how are we doing? Those regulations you were reading when you fell asleep earlier, hi James, woo! I don't know what's happening. I'm trying to keep the energy up because we're starting late, because we're ending late. The math doesn't quite math, but we're starting late because we're ending late. I know it will cut out. It will cut out. I have a noise gate on because my dog is loud, so it will cut me out if I get too loud. That's what happens. And also, here's a fun fact. All compressors and all stuff like that for streams and microphones and stuff like that, a lot of it I've heard, Cinderia, I've heard, holy shit, rats doing, just not being able to do refuel is so strange. I'm assuming like that means, does that mean collector limpets are broken as well? My voice broke when I said that. Does that mean collector limpets are broken as well? I haven't even checked that. Assuming all types of limpets are busted. Should we test it? We should test it, really, shouldn't we? We're just sending fleet carriers to any client, which means if it doesn't get fixed, it's going to be one expensive week. Going to be an awful lot of tritium shit happening. It's already been an expensive week. I have to go in. I've already warned Squadron about this, but I am going to go in and take a little bit of money out of the Squadron funds just to reimburse myself a little tiny bit for the fleet carrier I bought. Fun fact about a lot of like microphone bits and pieces is what I say. There is a limit for taking money out, I believe. I drained my balance yesterday, so I want to have a little bit back so my own fleet carrier can continue to be afforded. So I'm thinking I'll probably take like maybe about, I don't think it is. These are things that I want to go and check today. Is just like, there might be a little bit of Squadron bureaucracy that happens. Please don't stutter. It's going to be a long day. It's a squad carrier, not a second Psykit carrier. I appreciate you being okay with me doing this. No. It's a lot of sound limiters. A lot of sound limiters and things like that are based on masculine voices rather than feminine voices. So that's why it cuts off more. That's why it will cut off more with my laughs. And if I go a little bit higher pitch, because it's not prepared for that, because I don't talk down here all the time as a male voice. Tried to set up things, but things are not working, or at least you set deposit and withdrawal limits, but it says it's still on unlimited. Let's have a look. Let's go and have a look and see where we are. You were limited to 100 million, not that you took any out, just saying how much you could. Okay, so there are limits. Yeah, it's always been a thing. Let me get this stock Panther Clipper off this heckin' planet if I can. I think this might be the planet that I landed on. Might be the planet I landed on when I did my my Twitch partner video. I think it might be this planet. Has the light show been fixed in the Panther Clipper? Yes, it has. Yes, it has. Also, the little lights down there aren't covering the distance anymore. On Lave last night, we were calling it the Shadows update, as opposed to the Vanguards update. Because it truly is. It truly is the Shadows update. It is. You cannot at the limits. I'm just on the verge of making another billion, which I'll throw in the pot when I hit it. You need to catch up on that. It wasn't the most positive of episodes, I'm not gonna lie. Which is weird, because I thought we were supposed to toe the line. Hi, Wintermute. You've already secured 4 billion for the squad carrier fund. Nice. Squad carriers are a cool addition, I'm not gonna lie. If the carrier helped you when you got attacked, does it not at the moment? You assume the partner removal? No, probably. Not that Pen will see it. I mean, there's only like. I mean, we were super positive about. There's loads of stuff that I think is inherently flawed with this. Loads of stuff with this that I think is flawed. I think it's for a game that wants us all to play together, the fact that we can't people who aren't in the squadron can't land on the carrier is weird to me.
Docking request accepted. You are welcome to approach, Commander. Request accepted.
I find that really strange. You can transfer money between players now, only in your own squadron. It's hard to take a game that was designed around blaze your own trail and then shoehorn things in like play with people. I get you. I do get you. I do get you for that. You appreciate this update, but it isn't a big new gameplay update, but some great fixes and quality of life stuff in there. You don't, it makes sense for you because it's a squadron carrier for members only. No Man's Sky did frigates and base building on that ship very well. Bloody is trying to bring people together in the end game. I mean, we've always played together. I think I come from a like, we're very lucky in SOAC that we've always played together. But now, if I'm playing, say, with someone who isn't in the squadron, they can't finish the game on the squadron carrier. And that's problematic. I think this should be an option. I'm going to take some out in a minute. I personally believe that we should have an option. I find instancing pretty reliable, honestly, and I feel like we should have an option to be able to allow guests onto our ship. Yeah. So as on my fleet carrier, for example. On my fleet carrier, I have a personal carrier. I can make that friends only. I can make that squadron only, I believe. Exactly. We won't be able to do, for example, won't be able to join the Burr Pit Let's Break Squadron Carriers event. Something on those lines. So, like... And there's no setting here for it. So we have our current activity, which is fine. But we've got no way of being able to say, hey, come and say hello, and those kind of things. But given, like, if you wanted to be exclusionary and just have it access for people to your squadron, make it a setting in here like it is for my fleet carrier, you know? If I want to go, I can go onto my fleet carrier and I can go into the settings on my fleet carrier and I can set docking access. And I can make that squadron only, friends only, squadron and friends, or none. So why can't we do that with our fleet carrier, with our squadron carrier? Or better still, have a guest role within the squadron. So we could go to our squadron and be able to have a bunch of people in the squadron who were guests, who belong to other squadrons, for example. This is cool. But like, who belong to other squadrons. Hi, Andrew. Yeah, and that's my problem with it.
Hello there.
Some guests on board or roleplay diplomatic events or some stuff. It's like one of those things where I genuinely do believe it's entirely missed the mark. And we can, why can't we set our squadron carrier to allow like squadron and friends of other people? Squadron and friends of other people, that kind of thing. Or like a squadron friend group. Because then you have... Because we do stuff for each other all the time, even if we're not in the same squadron. It feels really exclusionary. Check withdrawals? Yeah, what, who can do stuff? Like allied squadrons or allied members, like setting alliances with other squadrons would be a good thing. I believe weekly withdrawal for leader, weekly withdrawal for senior is 500 million. Officers is 250 million. This is weekly. Pilot is 100 million. And rookie is 20 million. I'm fine with that. If any in a week, I'm fine with that. If you've got any problems with that, let me know. We can play about with it because we're going to change some ranks as well. If you, I mean, I wouldn't recommend doing it. I might take the rookie one like down to 1 million. But we see it. There is a paper trail for everything. And we have the names. The names are going to be insane. I've decided already, but we need to work on that and work on what they do and those kind of things. That might be something that we workshop. And we'll do that for now as well. That's fine. So we'll figure that out, but it is that. I'm gonna take some cash out. I want some of my money back. Oh, not that much. There is, you can go on to either the fleet carrier or you can go to the squadron carrier. Oh no, that's thousands. I want billions. I put in 22 billion. I'm taking, I was going to take 14 billion out. I was going to take 14 billion out. It's done now. For now. And then I'll put some back in if I need it. If we need to. I should have taken an extra 1 billion. Damn it. Never mind. It's done. Bank wants ID. Does the bank not know who I am? I can send direct to someone from the bank. It's not a small loan of 14 million. I gave it a small loan of what, 22 billion? So I can transfer from all to, that's not working at the moment. I don't think the transfer is working directly from the direct transfer. Yes, I can. Why is... I can't move pages. Why is everybody's hair orange? Why is everyone's hair orange? There's some proper orange in here. That's brilliant. We're now all ginger. We're now all ginger. Do we have to put tritium in this as well, I'm guessing? You're wearing a hat though, Kremen. I think, aren't you? You're bold, okay. You've got the gingeritis in your squadron as well. Yeah, like allied squadrons would be a cool thing. Just something to treat the same as the fleet carrier. Okay, cool. The jump cabin, I'll show you the jump cabin. Let me just change my ship before I forget. That secret room from that elevator is a bit odd. Where else would they put it though, mate? Where is my Spectre? Okay. Yeah, you can look at carrier from... You can look at carrier from everywhere. It's not exactly a secret room. It's, you have to go in here, go to the carrier's stern. And once you've gone to the carrier's stern... I mean, that's tricky. That will be tricky for them to facilitate. Then there's a jump cabin, which is down here. You don't put it on the same elevator as the command deck. Yeah, that probably makes more sense. Which comes out to here. It is an odd room. It is TED Talk the room. With plant assets. No windows. No windows. You will just, it's in a room downstairs. It does look like a meeting room. They're plastic plants. As a connoisseur of plastic plants, both Lego and otherwise. Oh, gone the wrong way. Going this way. This is a really big area as well. It's a big space. There's now less chairs here than in a fleet carrier. But also, as far as briefing rooms are concerned, we have this. I was wondering what the shit that was then. It's me, it's my shadow. Remember when shadows used to work? We have this. And this is excellent. So my proposal to Frontier would be... my proposal to Frontier would be make this area up here, make this only available to Squadron. Make this only available to Squadron. Yeah, but that's star is so bright. Make this area only available to Squadron, like all of this, and then the rest of it for anyone if we have that thing. But this is the thing. I want non-Squadron to be able to dock. Yeah, this is. I would like Squadron people, non-Squadron people, to be able to dock. So if that was Squadron only, then the rest other people could move around. Because just making a game and focusing on a multiplayer aspect, and then it isn't at the moment, but it can be. You can jump it. Me, Kremen, Apathis, Katie, at least, I think. You want it to be Squadron property only? There's no market and no point to doctor the others. Okay, then give us an option. Give us an option. Yes, the jump range is the same as the personal carriers. Existing Squadron has now been migrated over to the new updated system. Though your rank names have been preserved, your per rank permissions have been reset to default. To set up the features of your squadron, such as your logo and perk choices, you access the squadron's area with the right hand internal panel of your cockpit. I need to send that to Alec. Wait, hold up a moment. Trying to build conflict between superpowers. Yeah, but there's superpowers and squadrons. I don't think it works. Oh yeah, here you go. I was about to send this to you. Well, I'm going to send it anyway. But all of the rank position per rank permissions have been reset to default. That's why you can't do anything. So if it hadn't have happened, that's why. Which is frustrating. You really love that Frontier is giving us so many new toys in these free updates, but at this point you wish they'd take a season to build on, enhance the released update instead of putting their full focus on the next one. How many pads does the carrier have? Double a fleet carrier. You're currently in support with support ticket conversation with Frontier, but currently say they can't give me ownership of someone else's squadron. Can they give you the ranks that were previously held by you? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. At least you have this as sort of like evidence now. Yeah, so you know you definitely had better permissions before. Now you have the. We've already tried that, Rocky. It didn't work. What do I want to do? I want to test. You just think it doesn't know what it wants to be. I think there are certainly squadrons who are very exclusionary. And don't. For example, when I first started playing this game, the squadron I joined gave me the impression that every other squadron hated each other. And nobody interacted with anybody. And then I started streaming. And I met so many cool other people that it became so evident that there's like so many different facets to the game, so many different player groups, all of that. And then I did Flight Assist and learned about so many other player groups and all of those kind of things. And then I joined Lave and I learned about like so much more about the wider galaxy and everybody that plays this game and all the lovely people who play. And some of them not so lovely, but do you know what I mean? There's such a like. Only take a cursory glance at Anara to see how many squadrons are allied with other squadrons. Like an allied squadron, like an allied squadron, and an allied squadron and like other. No, fuck Hutton. All of your AI can get in the shitting bin. But it's just like so. There's such like a bigger there's like a big community around Elite, and we all play together. Like when we were fighting the Thargons, when we were fighting the Thargoids, I wasn't just fighting with members of my my squadron. I don't think the AXI were just fighting with members of their squadron. But I don't think that anybody left AXI and went maybe the story should be I don't think anybody left left another squadron to join AXI or like those people were probably few and far between. Everybody did their part to do fights and do those kind of things, and we do all of that with Elite, with different things in Elite. I like, for example, and I'm gonna say this, last week before ECM I was fighting in a Hazres with Wintermute and Wintermute's Burpit, you know, so it's like, but then we wouldn't be able to finish your game on the same spot. And I would more than happily, I don't know. You've noticed there were streamers you and Gen AI made stop music in the background. Like look for a hashtag, like on videos, look for a hashtag of Suno and stuff like that. Don't like. I hate Gen AI. Not even AI can match LCU. I hate Gen AI. Images and audio. Ugh. LCU's amazing. LCU is amazing. Right, what do I want to do? I think I want to do some we'd never do, like, you'd never do exactly the same. You'd never do the same. I've started getting adverts. Like if I'm scrolling through TikTok, I'll get an advert which is obviously Gen AI video, and then the song is so like on the nail and clearly Gen AI bollocks, and I'm just like, How are you trying to sell this? I don't know. Right, where's Nicey's app? I'm going to do some mega ship scanning. And TikTok have AI built in. I don't know. You have to note, you have to make a note when it is, it has to be marked when it's used AI or when it's used generative AI, which is nice. I like that. I am all for that. Right. Okay. You just turned AI Copilot off on Outlook. Yep. You shouldn't have it. Do it again, Nate. Do it again. See if it does it. What was I literally doing? I was opening 90s app. I want to find some scan megaships near here. 110248. What surprised me about this Insular Squadron mentality is that they appear to be pushing is that they've been to these events and stuff. They see us all mingling and playing together. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, exactly, Alec. I watched that. You posted it in the Buckyball. What's it? Right, scan megaships. What am I doing? Am I reinforcing or am I not reinforcing? Reinforcing. You think squadrons should have the option of more than one bulletin boards? One board incentivise the managers of royalty guilds to restrict everyone from writing on the board so others don't experiment with notes. Yeah, no. You see, we've always worked with this mentality in our stupid little squadron. We've always worked with this mentality that all pigs are equal. Like, legitimately all pigs are equal, so... They said there'd be an out of game option, yeah.
Move clear of the landing pad. Departure complete. Goodbye.
I don't think it needs more than one bulletin board. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Wow. RCG was so good you profited 2 billion from it. Nice! Very nice. I don't know how much I profited from the last CG. I didn't do that much. Should really check to see if I'm still in the... I'm going to check in a minute to see if I'm still in the top what's it. If not, back to Minerva. There is going to be a Distant Worlds 3. There's sign-ups for it at the moment. I think they've had, I want to say they've had 2,800 people sign up. I think someone was saying that the other day. I think I saw something like that. Top 25 in combat. I'm gonna have a look. I'm gonna have a look now. Yeah, top 25 in combat. Yeah, I have seen Kate and top 50 in thingy. Okay, cool. How much am I getting for this? Oh, 225,000. Not too bad. Oh, it's a fleet carrier I need. Yeah, I haven't watched the original one. Is it million? Did I say 1,000? Oh, I'm an idiot. I think I'm, what is it, like a power of 10 that I'm down at the moment? I'm losing it a power of 10 by, I don't know. Oh man. Made 750 million, give or take. Hard not to make some money with very little effort in the month-long CG marathon. Truth. How many people have Anara said? How many commanders have been involved according to Anara now? It was like 43, I think, yesterday. Maybe more than that. I don't know. We know that I can't number good today. 47. Jesus. That's nearly 50k. How many people were the same person with many commanders? I imagine a couple. I don't know necessarily as many as you think. You're debating making how active is elite Elmiter. Check. Yep, didn't work. That's fine. That's fine. It's not like we got a few of them. Oh, there's a couple of them that are. ED have gone to 11:59 on the Doomsday Clock. I reckon the Doomsday Clock, do you mean of like Elite shutting down as far as like servers are shutting down? I think it's at its earliest it's been in years right now. I think Elite's probably at, I don't know, like 10:30, something like that. Afternoon tea. Yeah. Where is my thing? Nope. It should just pop up, shouldn't it? Nope. Scan everything. Just scan everything, Claire. It'll be fine. Yeah. It should pop up if I just scan a planet, though, if memory serves. Things class hauler is what I want. Unless it's not here. And then I'll just do a little cry. Isn't it that? Isn't that the megaship frequency though? Isn't it here? I thought that was a megaship frequency. Am I losing my mind? Probably. That's also a possibility. One more check. Same as carriers. I thought it was there. Oh my God. There you go. I genuinely did think that was where the carrier showed up. Next one. Good nav beacon. I hope it shows up. Maybe it's between those two then, which is where the carrier and the nav beacon are. Could have had that. Could have had that. I'm not happy. Yeah, Jump Space release date later. That is the yeah, we're gonna watch the Future Game Show later. That's why I've started so late, is so I've got the energy to watch the Future Game Show. Maybe the thing that happens after the Future Game Show as well. Which is like the Future Game Show live from... oh my gosh, what was I saying? The Future Game Show... live from Gamescom. I'm excited about it. I am excited about the Future Game Show. Did anybody see anything on the Gamescom? What's Jump Space? So Jump Space used to be called Jump Ship. Basically, it's a 4-person co-op game where you are piloting a spaceship, but you can also jump out of it and jump to and do FPS stuff as well. It is brilliant. There are I think a couple of videos on my YouTube channel about it. It is really good. There's a couple of clips that show in my breaks of it. It's a really, really good, solid game. It's really fun gameplay. And we will definitely be playing it a lot in Discord, and then after weekend. The one where you repair ship subsystems and forget to get strapped to a seat before jump. 100%, that's exactly how it is. It's really good. They did change the name. They ran into some copyright issues, so they had to change the name. Likely some weekend streams. Yeah, absolutely. It's one you fired from a tube too early. Yes, it is. Two. Killer. Don't know what you're talking about. Hi, Talking About. What are we up to today? We are... I think what I'm actually doing is I'm doing this because I want to see if I can see any shadows flickering. This is my main reason. That's a ship. Michael would have died. Boop. I think I'm just doing random things to see if I see any shadows flickering. That's what I'm doing. Yep. Yeah, it's called Jump Space now. They had to change the name, but it's a fantastic game. It really is. and we're going to get a release date for the early access today, later on today, which I'm very excited about. It's also another one, and this shouldn't have any bearing on it, but it's also it's a small team that are dedicated to getting the stuff done, which I also really like. I've got hiccups. Just need a designated fire chief, yeah. Looking for Sanchez class researcher. No, it's not. It is. Here then, this one. Good to see you enjoying Elite still. I go through phases. The fleet carrier. It was around the sun on the lower right of my screen. Ah, so it is. That's the fleet carrier. There's still more though, so fuck it, nav beacon. Fuck it, nav beacon. Unless I see it now. Nav beacon will clear up all the whatsits, won't it? Did I do the nav beacon? No, I didn't. It's the other side of the whatsit. Star! I'm so proud of all the shadows and stuff. Amazing. The shadows are so stable. Yeah, I had a look at that, and I had a look at that, and it's great. There's an element of it being a bit dodgy in places, but I genuinely don't think it's that bad. I don't think it's that bad. Okay. Fixing the light bleeding in was a big thing. Yeah. Maybe if I start flying up here, let's just see. Yeah, there is more, so I'm going to assume that it's up here somewhere. I felt sure it would be up here. Let's have a... That's a fleet carrier! Not here then. Sending another one to Nicey! What's my couch situation like now after taking that big hit yesterday? I've taken a fair amount back out. I took 14 billion back out because a few of my squadron put stuff into extra bits in so I could take out, so I paid a portion of it. Is this a study about how does it happen that megaships on when ICE is predicting them? It might be.
Hello there.
Hello there, Lambda. It's good to see you. Oh, I haven't done the squadron motto yet. I was going to do that. Hi. I'll do that now. Today's supposed to be the best day, yeah. It is interesting. No, not, but that's fine. Don't mind the fact that it's caps. There we go. Look at all the ginge! You love it. Feels like the servers have settled. Ah, why did I say it out loud? Why would you say something like that out loud, mate? Good lord. I was like, oh, I'll do the carrier one because that'll be really easy. Is it out here? Let's go and find out if it's out here. What's the keyword? Quiet. As soon as you say, oh, it's quiet, it is no longer quiet. Shadow landing pad from the other end of the Coriolis. Yep. Yep. No, it's not here. I'm gonna try a different one. Try a different thing. One time thing from time with the rats, we don't say the Q word. Spine board is stretching over. Oof. Shall we try this? Recover association and political data from acquisition systems. Because that's on planets. So if there's going to be any flickery shadows, we're probably looking the server resetting, rotating all the mega ships onto the next place on the cycle. It could be, but I found one. Also, hi Jude. Okay. We want Odyssey stations. Go to an anarchy system. I'm planning on, but I just need to find it. Anarchy. Power non. Search. Let's copy this and see if it's one. Commander X says this part of video today looking for shadow flicker when he said they've now fixed it. I think it's potentially likely. Nope, that's not one. I think it's likely. I just want to keep it up, keep on. Keep on looking and double checking. None of these are canes. Right, can we go more central to cane for where we're looking then? How about here? Pip 67438. Pip 67438. Nope. Pip. Really, really want one of those acquisition systems. That'd be great. Nope. Oh, that's not looking good. We know share isn't. Shadow times remain on the planet side, they will disappear when you walked away 50 meters from your ship. It's so good. It's so good. I genuinely do think it's fixed, but I also don't. I did like a little tiny bit of testing. I want to do more testing of it. Basically. They really? Mikey, okay. Did I? Yeah. It's just outside all the heckin' time. Oh, are you one? Oh, I thought for a moment that might be hopeful. The filter on Galnet. Yeah, there is. It's these ones. These are all acquisitions, the circles. But I'm also trying to find Anarchy Odyssey stations. So I'm cross-referencing with Inara, trying to find one. I think I'm gonna find one. I think we just friggin' get one. Hello! Welcome on in. Hello, hello, hello. How was your stream? Do let me know. Hi, welcome on in, Raiders. It's lovely to have you here. The one and only Sidar. I'm gonna say Sidar. Hello. Was amazing. Awesome. What were you up to? Do let me know. Thank you so much for bringing your community over here and trusting me with your community. I'm out to test the notoriety decay perk. What a good idea, Rocky. What a good idea. Am I right? Amazing. Amazing. Appreciate you. Appreciate you bringing your folks over. I do appreciate. That's great stuff. Thank you kindly. Right. Let's test the notoriety decay perk. Hopefully I don't have to kill a lot of people. Never said that on a Psykit stream. You can't keep your daughters interested in what, in Elite? Thank you for the follows. I do appreciate it. And for those of you who might be new here, hello. Hello, my name's Claire. I play space games and story games and I cry a lot. We're back in Elite today, doing this nonsense. I'm trying to see if I can get one single flickery shadow. Trying to see if I can get one single flickery shadow, and I don't.
Remember to stay hydrated.
I don't think we're getting it. You're in Elite. This might not be the thing. Unfortunately. I think Elite is a real acquired taste for a lot. Like, a real acquired taste. Elite is a second job. As soon as it becomes a second job, you're doing too much. I really don't subscribe to that. It shouldn't be a second job. Really don't subscribe to that notion. Even your son doesn't play much. Let's see. I don't even know if there was I should really look to see. I like it shouldn't feel like you, Elite shouldn't feel like you have to you should be playing it in like a compulsory basis. Elite definitely shouldn't feel like that, and if you do feel like that, I would recommend stepping away from Elite for like a substantial period and then coming back to it when you can, as somebody who used to think it was like that, and it very nearly ruined me. I also think that was a lot to do with some of the people that I played with as well, but invested in a Panther Clipper, doing a bit of an old school haul into replenish credits. Nice. Video games shouldn't feel like second jobs, and you shouldn't feel obligated to play. Been away from the game for a few years. Yeah, I love it. I'm so grateful for all of the opportunities that playing Elite has provided to me. I think it's lovely. I do love Elite, with a caveat of it shouldn't feel like a job. And the moment it starts to feel like a job, that's when the fun will go out of it. Back to the game because they floated carriers as an addition. It was broken and balanced PvP. That did it for me, which is a shame with the combat is fun when you're on against an FPL. Maybe you could look at like arranging other PvP if you like with like, I don't know, maybe you could look at that. They killed the income game for funding your PvP ships. What was the income game for funding your PvP ships? What am I after? I'm after association and political data. Okay. let's go here. Combat sites. You can still make a lot of money from conflict zones and combat. Most of my money was made from combat. My coffee's nearly gone. Well, I think I need to have a break, is what I should have said. CQC's a bit funny as well, though, isn't it? It's my understanding. I will cram. Yeah, the thing with CQC, I think there's a it's very niche. It's very niche in that so few people play it that the matchmaking is so slim, and then you get someone like Musketeer in your group who's got everything unlocked, and he's doing damage to you. They added a CQC perk to Squadrons. Yeah, but it's bad. It's bad though. I'm a son. On foot C, I would play the shit out of on foot CQC. Holy crap. I'm doing well, thank you. I would legitimately play the butts out of on foot CQC. What am I getting up to? I'm doing some Powerplay missions. And we're seeing if we see any flickering shadows whatsoever. Guessing since the galaxy still exists that the Thargoids didn't win. They did not win, no. The bubble still exists. Sol is still a thing. I'm gonna land here and then I'm gonna take a break. So yeah. I hope this is this place of loads of data pads. Gonna make yourself a cup of tea? Nice. I'm gonna go make myself a coffee. That landing was so smooth, I don't trust it. Right, I'm gonna go take a quick break. We'll run some ads to get rid of mid-roll, so don't go anywhere. I'll be back in a couple of minutes.
Initiating takeoff.
Let's jump space.
We're just going to jump. We're not going to deal with its Corvette.
Yeah, absolutely not. Just sit down.
Somebody trying to jump.
You can stand up if you fucking want. I don't care. Oh, you both got up. You predicted what's Oh my gosh. I think didn't work for you. What if I hide? But here's the thing. What if I hide harder? What if I clip through the bottom of the world and then pop up here? There are some builders who are outstanding, and I'm not going to take that away from them. But oh, look at his little happy face! Wow.
Wow.
You, right? And guess what? No pay.
Oh, what an arc!
I can't thank you enough, bro. I know how much it cost you to make that shit. And you nabbed some rubidium for me as well. Not to mention pissing off our whiz kid.
I wouldn't have done anything without the scientists.
Careful there. I wouldn't have done anything without the scientist research.
No, you're right. Here's to you and fucking Brainiac. This arm can do anything for both of you now. Well, no, not anything. You know what I mean. Like, work-wise.
Sure. Just get back to what you're doing, right?
Oh man! That's so fun!
Psykit, if you could freeze for 30 seconds, because we've had 2 different donations from Spherulance, I think. Thank you so much for donating £10. And Epaphus for donating £10 as well. That's 30 seconds, please. And if you could also use your weak hand, because Captain Nate also donated 5 to force that.
Psykit sis.
Very early targeted, early on here. It's very funny.
Thanks, guys. Cheers, cheers. Oh, thank you for the sub. 30 seconds. What? But why though? But why? But why though? Don't tell me it's because it doesn't have light. It's probably, but fan caught fire because it was poorly lit. It literally says it down here. Oops.
Do you really want to see the world fall to the Blight? What do you get out of this?
The Elder One commands the Blight. He is not commanded by it, like the mindless Darkspawn. The Blight is not unstoppable or uncontrollable. It is simply a tool.
Somebody's certainly a tool.
Fucking
For me,
adore you.
while the Elder One rules from the Golden City, we, the Venatori, will be his god kings here in the world.
We're lost in outer space, and we don't know where we are. There's no need for panicking. Stay calm. There's no need for panicking. Stay calm. We're lost in outer space, and everything is inky and black. The chances of survival are not good. We need a little help to get us out of the woods. So we're sending you this message, hoping you will find a way to help us get to Earth where we can see the light of day. We hate to be a bother or to make a big to-do. We'll probably start a death here in a week or maybe 2. And if you're feeling frustrated that we got lost so quick, then please may I remind you, outer space is rather big. Imagine all the hours we spent just unfolding the map. And also did I mention that our pilot is a cat?
Banger! Oh, smash! 100% smash! That's an easy one! Right! Telling me that that's not an easy one. That was an easy one. Right. 1930. No, 04. 1933. The year Kremen was born.
Wow.
Are you kidding me? What was that, Kremen? What was that? What was that? My hand hurts so much. Worth it. Tickle the like button. I didn't do it. Nobody saw me do that. Give it a gentle caress. Gently caress that like button, please. You see nothing but a cookie. Lavian brandy. I want a bottle of Medbeast Star Lube every day to whack on the side of my ship. Hiya, killer. Make it a slippery snake. I'm never doing that again. Do we know what the upkeep will be on these? Nope. Ah. Do you have a keyboard with the... You've never seen a keyboard with a DJ button? You never did GCSE music. Or you never did music in secondary school in my specific school. Hang on, let me see if I can find a version of it. Keyboard DJ button. I've definitely Googled this before.
Yo.
That's it.
One more time.
DJ. There it is. Jay, we all knew it.
You know.
I died.
I also died.
The whole thing blew up.
Yep. Just I was getting to it. Core will take 15% damage if I respawn.
Don't respawn, I'm on my way. I know what you're on about, you can't prove it. I didn't kill them all. You can't prove it. You can't prove it, it never happened. Don't know what you're on about. Right, let's test. Let's see what we can get. What are we after before we go in? Yeah, I definitely killed them. 8 association and 8 association and political data. It's fine. They were fine. I rezzed them. It wasn't a problem. Okay. Didn't say it exactly. I'm so far away. Why am I this far away?
Shield activated.
I say we just go in and kill everyone.
Lower your
We want data pads. Do.
You gotta keep your gun stowed around here. Don't even.
Yeah, it's called Splinter Cell because it's super quiet. It's super quiet, and you don't notice it because it's so subtle. It's a really subtle suit, and you don't notice it. That's why it's called Splinter Cell. It was black. It was black, and then this giant pink Baymax suit came out. And who am I to say no? Building over there as well. Yeah, power building.
This didn't have to happen.
But it did. It did have to happen, my guy. They wouldn't if my weapon wasn't so good. They wouldn't die instantly if I wasn't OP as all hell. But they do take one shot and then die. I really would have liked there to be more data pads.
Security profile cloned. Entering restricted area.
It's a data pad. Is there alarms here? Were alarms upstairs?
Leaving restricted area.
Okay, so there is an alarm in the power room. So there's a command center somewhere. This is what that's telling me.
Leaving pressurized environment.
Don't scream it or alert other people. This doesn't look like a command center.
Pressurized environment.
There's not a lot of... There's not a lot of data pads in here. That's a data pad.
You asked for this.
Don't phone it in, mate. There's there's 2 power association datas, but they're illegal. So I need to come back to it. Can anyone see a CMD? Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. There's Agri. Maybe it's in that Agri building. Yeah, it's one of the big Agris. Yeah, it'll be in there.
Entering pressurized environment.
Okay. It happens. Oh, we'll turn all these off.
What are you up to?
Good people. Ah.
I assume you're here for something?
Killing. Mostly where's the...
Warning. Superpower loss imminent.
No, it isn't. Normally up here. Could it be actually in the power room and I missed it?
Recharging. Suit fully charged. Leaving pressurized environment.
Oh, I didn't see... Maybe it's in here. Well, possibly. I hope you didn't get the opportunity to phone it in, because I'm looking for the alarms.
Entering pressurized environment.
Does anybody have any idea where the flipping alarms are in this type of building? There. Right here they are. Nice. Right, now I have to find all of the data pads. Data pads, data pads, data pads. Flipping finally. I do remember what that is. I do remember what that is. I wouldn't, but you know.
Downloading data.
I want to take a look at here. How much do I need? It's association and political data. Yeah, I can do that. What did I just get?
Transfer complete.
I got association. I got one association. Whoop. Take the dog for a walk and get some dinner. You'll be at feature game show. Cool. I will see you then, my lovely. Elite's been great. Elite's great. The squadron's thriving. It's been really fun. Have they enabled the data missions again? I don't know. In-panel missions only. Oh, talking of panels. Oh, association, nice.
Downloading data.
You migrated from PS4 to PC, nice. Oh, we'll try it. I will note, like, case in point, I've not seen any shadows flicker here. And this was one which used to be really flicker heavy. So that is delightful. Been over there, let's go over here. No weeklies in a long while. This is 2 associations. I just wanted to do it to see if we saw a single flickering shadow, and I don't think we have, which is very nice. Okay. Seem to be working on the engine at the moment. First night vision, now this. Yeah. Like, also, just like really subtle updates. I think that was 5, wasn't it? Planet side a few minutes ago to test the shadows on dust. They're good and almost too sharp. Only your character's shadow was dithered? Right. I think it's great. What frames am I getting? Pretty solid though as well. Even when I get quite far away, my shadow's pretty solid. The amount of work that must have gone into getting this to work properly. Different from yours, might be graphics hardware or some setting. Potentially. No, Kremen. I'm gonna go to... Let's share the love. Any tourists? Yeah, probably. But I think I only need, like, what do I need? I only needed 8. So I've got 5, I think. It's data. Yeah, I've got 5. I've got 6, 7, 8. I'm gonna grab a couple more. Oh god, I'm on the wrong side now. I just make sure that I have 8 from this system so it doesn't. What's my notoriety like? 2, doesn't matter, that'll be gone. That'll be gone like that. Thank you, perks. The notoriety one is bonkers though. It genuinely is. Yeah. You like the drop paint jobs this time? They're old ones. They're old Frontier ones. You think you'll find it useful? I agree. I think it is by far the most universally useful one. Oh, this has got a lot of places. That's fine. I think it's the most universally useful one for people across the board. When you did 10 base ranges for 10k your way. This ain't gonna have many shadows flickering. Had to stay logged in hours to get rid of 10, yeah. I get you, mate. You've not used the stab one? There's a new Has-Been Hotel coming out real soon.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
He ducked.
Take him out.
To put my shields on. Halloween jack-o'-lantern. I have that one, I think. They're on! Good! They're on! Oh, I was expecting that to be there. Actually, you're probably a 3, aren't you? Bollocks. Watch Has-Been. You saw Hell of a Boss after a clip of the pet. Hell of a Boss is my favourite. Hell of a Boss is legitimately my favourite. I love that show. Not here either. Okay, interesting. Interesting. I love Has-Been Hotel and Hell of a Boss. Oh, it's on the back here. Oh, I cannot plan that. I haven't watched that, no. Didn't need industrial data, did I? Bollocks.
Transfer suspended. Downloading data. Transfer complete.
Something in here. Maybe one downstairs? Sometimes on one of these, isn't there? Negatory. Frustimacating. We won't get back here then. RT, are you being a grumble butt? Look at that 60 frames I was like quite happily getting on planet side. That's bonkers.
Fully charged.
Frontier.
Pressurized environment.
Oh god, not that. We did need association data. RT, you barking at the TV? Earlier I was like, why is he still got his harness on? Because normally we get in and he takes his harness off, and I was like, hey, well, we take his harness off for him. And I said to I went to him, Archie, why are you wearing your harness? And I went up to him to take off his harness, and he fucking bolted. So lesson learned. Why? I learned the hard way why my dog is just Let's try a different one. Maybe see if we can find a touristy one. Once I've downloaded this shit. 2022 gaming laptop should never reach that. Frontier have made so many improvements. This is the lack of flickering shadows genuinely makes me emotional, because it's something I have been screaming from the rooftops for ages. Not demanding by any stretch, but just having this game that now your next mission, Frontier, is to give off colorblind mode. That would be incredible. Yeah, they fixed the shadows. Shadows are fixed. Malako's Peace. What are you? Tourism, let's go. And also, coincidentally, the one place I don't have a bounty yet. Oh, I needed to grab a grab that. What is happening here? You're working on racking up notoriety on bounties. Well, firstly, I was checking. I was doing some Powerplay weeklies. Secondly, I was shadow chasing and looking to see if there was any sort of flickering on Odyssey, which is where it was the worst. And then thirdly, yeah, let's say I'm testing notoriety. Because with our perk, that should be gone in 2 hours. That said, in 2 hours I will definitely be watching the Future Game Show, but notoriety and bounty decay that they introduced with Squadron perks. That is just a sublime perk. A lot of the perks are not as equal as others. The shoot to heal in jump space, yeah. Let me have a look. Why does it stay like that, Katet? Thanks for a few good seconds. I've never seen that before. For those, like, flash warning. Flash warning very quickly, but this is what Katet sees. Sab gets a lot of them. Jeez. I like this with the little balcony kind of thing.
This is a no-fire.
It took me 3 attempts. Must be AMD cards then. You call it the onion head effect? The onion head effect works really well. I wonder what it is about AMD cards. Artie! Are you done barking at the telly yet, or are we still barking? We're still barking. Right, I need you. Oh, you're just one.
Security profile closed.
All of this is 2. What were you doing in here, my guy?
Recharging. Suit fully charged.
Watch it.
You better be 2. Thank you. Right, doesn't really matter. We're just looking for... Where do we think it will be? In the power building?
Leaving pressurized environment.
I think it'll be down there, the thing, or with the command somewhere. I think I built a station that looks like this. I think Shepherd Falls might look like this. This they all have. Must be in the power. The onion head effect is a very clever name for it. E3. I saw you coming out of the building. Bum, 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 bum. I'm hoping that they're in here. Artie's gonna... my dog is about to embark himself off. Horse. Buddy! Right. Do. I was about to say something that was so bad. I literally stopped myself because I think even doing it to NPCs is bad. It's like you might be a serial killer. I was about to say, I wish you could just like kill everyone by taking all the air out of the building. I stopped myself because I was like, that's bad. Wow. I know. I stopped myself because I was like, that's bad. And then I told you anyway. And this is where we are. We can't have a stun gun. And that is because the reason that we can't have a stun gun is because if you kill someone who is unconscious, the Peggy rating has to go up. For the same reason, there's no blood when you kill somebody. And why all scientists have a sidearm so that they can shoot you back. Because if you shoot someone who's unarmed, the Peggy rating would have to go up. When you first started on, you thinking when the guys came over after you turned off the atmo and the power, but then they didn't? No, because they've all got like a helmet.
I need to stand so close.
Oh, hang on. We'll grab next to Kim Records as well. Zero two, no ammo, less forever. Like when I bought 2 extra special donuts and then ate them both in the car park to my friend's house and I was amazed I drove there. Then still, like you told him, you still hear about it 15 years later. You could have just not told him. And then you were like, you're consumed by guilt. You into the shop. Can I have some donuts, please? Oh. I bet you he will get donuts. Did you flicker at me? I mean, okay, that's one instance. It's not a shadow. It's not a shadow, to be fair. To be fair, that's not a shadow. It's just an entire wall. Proof of you all that life is a simulation. It really is. It really is. It's it genuinely does make me feel really emotional about it. It, like, all jokes aside, it makes me feel emotional. Like, because with one variant of the Cyclops, when I come back and the war was already over, you're quite sad about it. It was 2 whole years. We had 2 whole years of Thargoid War. Oh yeah, this is why I got... Yeah, it's me. And the ending was really great. It's the end of the war. More corrosive coleslaw. Pesky packet. This pansy, danger daffodils or pesky pansies come to ruin your day. Yeah, it's the end of the war. Yeah, it was great. It was really, it was really good. It was just people got up. It was 6 o'clock in the morning in UK. It was 6 o'clock in the morning. I think there were about 200 people in chat in my chat, and there were so many of us streaming it as well. There were 200 people who watched it with me, and I got up at like 5 o'clock to get ready to stream to watch it. Something crazy like that. Oh shit, I didn't get it all. It was, fuck you, it was such an amazing time. It was... Didn't have to happen. It was such a wild time for Lee. I think I've got everything I need. You were in a hotel room on your Steam Deck watching it? Oh yeah, because you were at your Am I right? You were at your work's Christmas party? Like the night before or something?
Transfer complete.
Am I right in thinking that?
Leaving pressurized environment.
No survivors. I like one of those orbital experienced in Soul was when you first turned FA off for extended period of time during combat. Since then, you feel like something's not right when you fight with it on. You annoyed at the deck, you set it to record and it had one frame and the sound. Oh, that's a bugger. It was wild because I got up super early. I'd had like 3 hours sleep. And I think I kept streaming until like 2, 3 o'clock, something like that. We did a really long stream that day. Because it was just like the atmosphere was so dope. It felt so final. And then Frontier put out a video as well about like the next stages, and so much of humanity has been displaced and is now looking for elsewhere. And it was the perfect segue into colonization. It genuinely was such a good segue into colonization. And I need to hand it into where? Which people would move to 248 now. And we got this in the hauling songs. Do you mean Takoso? We got the end of the war and hauling steel from Takoso, whose new album is coming out on the 30th. Which has multiple of my favorites on there. I didn't even check to see what it was. Association political expansion system within range. There better be a fucking expansion system within range. There better be an expansion system within range. So soon. Right, expansion system within range. We need to... Where is it? It is here. This one. This is the expansion system within range. Let's flip and go. Let me block my route. There we go. It's the end of the war. Loving the introduction of permanent settlements and sort of colonization crazy. Let's spot that amazing money. It's really interesting. It's been like Powerplay's been really interesting. I didn't think I'd enjoy Powerplay at all, but I do enjoy doing the missions when I've got nothing else to do. Colonization has been so cool. The introduction of the Panther Clipper has certainly helped that. And now the Vanguards update. The Vanguards update, which is significantly less impressive in my personal opinion than the other updates, and I can think of multiple places where I would like to see it tweaked. But the Powerplay is really fun. I do like the variation of the missions that we get in the Powerplay. don't think it's the perks is like the one thing that is really different. A lot of the rest of it feels a lot like a UI change, and there's a lot of things that I don't like. Some of those things include a lot of those things revolve around it only being accessible by your squadron, because it's really it really then makes it less likely for smaller squadrons to succeed, because if you can't all group up with people on a carrier, for example, on a squadron carrier, even if you're not in that squadron, it's gonna make it's less of an incentive to try and start your own and try and build your own. And I'm feeling that with a squadron with 100 people in. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, absolutely. Sharing stuff to your squadron, money, commodities, and all of that is great. Absolutely great. I just would love to be able to have people that aren't in your squadron allow that, or give the squadron management team the option to change it so that you allow guests onto your squadron carrier. The fact that that isn't an option and that's missing, is a I wish it was there. I really do just wish it was there. Right. Or friends of the squadron. Yeah, that's what we say. Like friends or guests or something like that. Friends or guests. You could like assign a person a guest role within your squadron. So you a guest can hop on, see a bulletin board, for example. A guest can see the bulletin board of the squadron. A guest can see a guest being able to see a bulletin board of the squadron. A guest being able to see just being able to join the squadron and travel with it, or join the carrier and travel with it. Like all of those different perks that you could give a guest to while they're a member of another squadron, allows for interactivity and play between squadron groups. At the moment, the squadron carriers are limiting you from doing that. That's not what I want. I want power contact. There's no incentive for a smaller group to start unless it's one person who wants to. Like Simon, for example, it's one person who wishes to swap between lots of different groups. Does that work? Nope. I guess it's just not working then. Yeah. I guess that's just not working. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Yeah, you can't. do you transport power commodities to undermining systems? Okay, collect units of Camus information from stronghold systems. It's in. It. Squad friends or squad alliances could be a thing. Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm not worried about coalitions. I think you could potentially do coalitions, but I would prefer having like people that we designate as squadron friends. Like for example, people who are welcome in the private group. Do you know what I mean? So people who are welcome in the PG. For example, people who are welcome in the PG, I personally think we should be just not Alec. Alec can. What's wrong with Alec? Alec can come on our carrier. There's no one outside, Artie. Don't let Burr in. I could come on our carrier. I think Burr's in my PG. But you know what I mean? It's just I just think it's missing just a little bit. Just like give us the option. I'm down for having anybody landing on the carrier as long as they don't have access to. Get here, come here. Come on. Come on. Oh. Okay. I didn't expect you to come all the way up here, mate. Okay. Jesus Christ. Artie, what is happening? He's so barky. It's because the weather's slightly... You want your squadron ship, you don't have fees like... What do you mean? What do you mean you don't have fees like carriers? What's upkeep? Oops. That's not what I want. You do. You do, I'll show you. It's right here. Weekly upkeep. So you can see it. Weekly upkeep. And top right. Google let you down. Yeah, no, there is a weekly update. Upkeep. My guy! Come here. Yeah, there's a weekly upkeep. $1 million is core costs and 1.6 mil daily for services. I'm gonna see what it looks like on Thursday. Okay. Google AI is so confidently wrong that it is hilarious. Right, what was I doing? I was gonna get, hang on. Commodities. Gain misinformation from stronghold systems controlled by your power and deliver them to power contacts and undermining systems. Okay. Show me an undermining system. That one will do. I Golden Samurai. Google actually incompetent. Accurate. Why can I not pick up Kane misinformation? Collect Kane misinformation. How much do I need to do? Oh, it is 11. That's ideal. What do I have in my inventory then? Limpets, of course I do. Okay. Down to Ashling. No reason.
Disengage from landing pad. Moderate speed on exit.
We're yet to be notified that the Powerplay cycle is imminent.
Have a safe journey.
You haven't been told? You haven't been dutifully advised? What about the Powerplay cycle though? Your comms panel's been really busted. Oh no! Picked up the units and it decided to replot. Wild. Great times. Your context history has been wiped to 2024, early 2023, or the dates are way off. Oh, that's weird. The account said you had player contact before that account even existed. Well, that's something. That is indeed something. Am I been playing Jurassic World Evolution 3? Yes. I'm going to the activation in I'm going to the activation at the end of September. Chris and I are having a couple of days in London. We're going to go and see a couple of shows. And we're going to, there's a Jurassic World experience at Battersea at the moment. And then there's also the Jurassic World Evolution 3 activation that Frontier is doing. And we're going to that as well. It's on the same day, and then I'll be playing it once it comes out. For sure. I don't know if there's anything about it. I haven't been told whether there's anything about it. Marketplace facility lets park managers purchase off-site prehistoric animals as an alternative way to populate and expand the park's roster. It's looking more and more like just the sandbox, or the sandbox mode is looking more and more like Planet Zoo. It's looking more and more like Planet Zoo at the moment. Which I don't think is a bad thing for them to implement a lot of the bits and pieces from Planet Zoo. customization on Jurassic World Evolution 2 was really tricky, and I think they're doing a lot better this time. Some of the undocumented fixes have been great. A few have created new headaches for you. Which undocumented fixes are you talking about, Rosa? Night vision fix was great, apparently. Catch you later, Kit Hat. I was going to say, shouldn't be. I didn't even see, like, I had no what's it. My stars are safe now. But some places are further than they used to be, but the remote ships order sort of change. That's really doing your organisation in. Right. Okay, contacts, power contact, hand in, deliver. Nice. Have we leveled up? Yeah, module unlocked. Advanced PAs. Interesting. I've never had PAs before. Okay. Transport power commodities to reinforcement systems. Okay, let's go back. You got the prismos from doing the rares. Used to be sorted by when the ships are purchased, so I know where they are and what role they fill at just a glance. Where it is on the list now, it's all done by value. Oh, okay. What level is Prismos, Kremen? Gain is 70. Oh, I'm already at Prismos then. That's great. Mosaic area would have worked better. The little thing for realism, apparently the Stellar Clipper reaches 1200 cargo with assist, but the standard one only reaches 1000 cargo, but that's a bit unfortunate. Although, what do you mean? No, No, the normal Panther Clipper, both of them, the maximum is 1,233. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, no, 4. It's 1238. Thank you. Both of them are 1238. They don't. They're not different. Yeah, I think that's right. Around that 1, 2, 3 even number. The Stellar doesn't more. Yeah. It's the same ship. The Stellar just has a ship kit that comes with it and a skin. And the upgraded modules. Oh, this is the wrong spot. Hold up. That's where I want to be. I'm interested to see as and when they become tech broker unlocks and what they'll be unlocked for. Because I'll probably make a new Panther Clipper if that's a very good point. I'll probably make a new Panther Clipper with all of those with all of the increased racks in, because it would be silly not to. But if is indeed a very good point. Hey Gino! Like the Series Heat 6 I can't get in Legacy, the CG that made rewarded it was during Legacy time. The tech broker wasn't added until after the Legacy split off. Wild. And we can't get we've never been able to get a oh my god, what's it called?
Papa Sierra Yankee. Please submit a standard docking request before attempting to land. Access authorized. Please head directly for Bay 08.
Well, Stu, do me a favour and make sure that you follow both Rosa and Gino if you have the chance. Both lovely beans, doing their Elite Dangerous thing. And Epaphras, Oodle's more knowledge and skill than I have. I'm just here for the shenanigans and bants and crashes. You're not lovely, you're dastardly and hateable. I'm outing Gino as a lovely person. Get fucked. Okay, right. Hang on, no, wait, I need to see what it is. I Transport power commodities to reinforcement systems. Kane aid supplies! To there. To there. Repeat. Kane aid supplies. I don't know how many I need. I'm gonna bin off some of my limpets. At maximum capacity. Let's go.
Disengage from landing pad. You are go for departure.
God, I love this ship.
Clear of station perimeter. Be careful out there, Commander.
Are we reinforcing? Wait. Scan this, shall we? While we're here, we may as well. Can't wait for the new ship with you. Really am looking forward to a 4-week mining CG. I think with the new ship, and we're obviously going to find out more about the new ship on next Wednesday. If we don't get anything, we'll get more about the weapon or the mining thing that it is. If all it does is a laser that makes bits come off rocks quicker, then that is problematic. It won't, it's a medium ship. Didn't they say its cargo was slightly less than the Type 8? Colin said we'd get more Vanguards info. He did, you're right. I wonder if we'll have any more Vanguards info by then. If it's just something that mines quicker, then the problem is we're not going to have limpets to be able to catch up with it. And that's also going to be an issue. So it's going to make it like a bit of a nothing ship. Potentially, it has the potential to make it a bit of a nothing ship. Yeah, it needs to do more than just, I don't know. Hope they don't break collector limpets more than Are Collect Olympics currently working, Rosa? Was going to be a question that I asked because someone was like, no, all of them aren't working at the moment. I haven't checked. I haven't used Collect Olympics. They're working the same with last week. Okay. Did that work? Was that an extra one? Yeah, it was. Nice. That's bonkers that that's happening. Most time to get a fuel beam hard point. How would that work? I mean, how do Healy beams work? Science, sci-fi, space magic. Wizard did it. We know the drill. Yeah, I think I'm pretty confident to say now that they have completely fixed the shadows, which is very nice. Broken. Next they fix Olympics and missions will give the credit rewards. Yeah. I don't want them to fix the Olympics and the shadows come back. Can I be that bitch and say that, please? The shadows is infinitely more important. You got 4 fuel reds in your ears that infinitely that you really do hope show up soon. I mean, with the best will in the world, I get it. I get that you're pissed. I get that you're so upset about it, but the shadows made the game unplayable for a lot of people. So if there is a correlation between the two, keep them off. I believe they fix it tomorrow. They probably won't. It'll probably be a week or so, I would have thought. Can I pay off any of my bounties or fines? No, my notoriety is currently too high. What's my notoriety at the moment? 5. That'll disappear soon. Exactly, exactly. Okay, 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 okay. Aw. Right. Maybe we should just try and scan some megaships again. Maybe we'll just randomly go to here. That's just going to take so fucking long. Let's go back. I'm going to use Nicey's assistant again and try it. 6, 8, 6, 8, 8. Well, that's interesting because it's not saying that there's one here. So maybe Jude was right. Maybe it has jumped forward. Hey, bitch. Hey, Empress. Maybe it has jumped forward. Oh, that's interesting. No wonder Nicey's Powerplay thing is all out of whack, if that's the case. Some of them hadn't. Let's see. No, this one's here. I don't know then. Maybe just some of them are there and some of them aren't. I've just seen the time. Holy butts. Not long until future game show. I'm excited. I'm excited. I know barely anything that's going to be on it this time. I knew barely anything on it last time. You haven't played Elite Dangerous in forever? How long's forever? Yes, I am having fun, but how long's forever? Like 5 years? Oh my gosh, you missed the entire Thargoid War? It's legitimately a different game. Nick reported in Discord. What is happening? We. What is going on? There's so much. There's so much. This is the ship that you won't recognize. This is the Mandalay. It is better than every other ship in the game. Right. Does it have go faster red stripes? Sometimes, this one's actually blue. Me when you're course there, I just jump in a super cruise, my guy. Jump to another system. Bold of you to assume that you're allowed in my PG. Bold of you, Gino. I think you actually might be in my PG. Might have to rectify the shit out of that. No, that was open. That was open when you killed me last time, I think. I think that was open. You super early game ship and paid for the little dashboard cosmetics and thought you were the coolest. Dashboard cosmetics are the coolest. I don't think I've got any in this ship. It's my time.
Remember to stay hydrated.
Did I just hydrated? But we'll drink more. Alright. Under the wrong hat. I don't think it's here. Check again. Golmara is where we're going now. You have no idea. I'm just looking for the symbol. I'm just looking for the megaship symbol. That's all. Not looking for the works. That would be crazy. I can't get over the fact that the shadows are fixed. Holy shit. What a time. asked Apache for the shadows to fix them. I'm going to need you to explain that joke. Anyone, feel free to explain that joke for me. I was trying to think of a Cliff Richard pun. Because my brain told me that... Something in my brain told me that there was an association with the Cliff Richard's backing group used to be called the Shadows. I might be wrong about that. But my brain made that. That was the one association my brain made. And that was what I was trying to make stick. I'm right. Hey. Nice. The Shadows did the song Apache. There we go. I knew it. I knew it was the Shadows reference. I just knew. I was trying to find it. I was trying to find that connection yesterday. One here, but we will check. Hi, Artificial. Four systems go. Oh, maybe. Ah, okay. Nope. It is big. It feels big. The boost sound makes it feel real big as well. I genuinely think it handles better than the cutter. The thingy. Okay. Oh, that was it. That's what I wanted. Okay. Didn't upgrade the thrusters yet. Doing it at the moment. The boost is great. The boost of the Panther Coupler is really great. I think. That's what I want. The boost is really good. Do. Okay. Cool. Sorry about that. What do I have to do after this? Good lord, 5 more. I don't think I'm going to get them all done, if I'm honest. But look how stable and non-flickery it looks. Look how good this looks. I'm genuinely blown away with the fact that they've managed to achieve this. The way they played it down as well, like some fixes. Where am I? Some fixes. It was really, really played down. It's just so good. maybe. Nice. I don't mind doing exploration when it's in the bubble. Maybe not that one. Let's go this way. What was the rest site? Then I don't know that it's here. Hi, Rocky. Finish scanning the system, mate. I don't think it's here. Okay, interesting. No, not here. Really interesting. Like, it's like every other one is right. Might have it. Go check. Oh, wait. No, wait, that's wrong. Maybe the reason I don't like exploration is just because I'm bad at it. Maybe that's it. I get so impatient with it. Hey, remember when we thought that this was like the biggest improvement that we'd get to Elite, like this shit? Like that when this was groundbreaking. You don't like exploration because there's not enough explosions? I mean, I don't like exploration because I'm not killing enough stuff. No. I'm looking to see if there is a thingy here. A megaship. I've never been to this system before, so yes, there is. There it is. No more exploration required. We found what we were looking for. Haha. How can you leave system slightly only half FSS? Exactly like that. You press the button to come out of the FSS scanner and it works wonders for coming out of it. Needless to say, I won't be going on Distant Worlds 3. Not even an O. You love exploration, keeps you away from everyone else. And that's what's great about this game. That's what's great about this game. I don't feel like I'm missing out by not doing exploration. No. Because I enjoy everything else so much more. After you do no explo. Do you not have a... I need to get closer. I think I need to get closer. You're tempted to stick an out on it in case you want to hop in if you get there somewhere dope. Fair enough. Keep all your bubble gaze shenanigans to the alt. Fair enough. The problem is with that, this one's got all my ships on it. So I'm like, I really want to do the things on this ship. Oh, it's 4 more. I really don't have the time. Let's go back to home. Nope. What do I do? Yeah. Feel like the servers are having a wobble. That's funny. Whoops. Not stumping up the 30k light year delivery fee. Oof. Back to the old squadron carrier. Double check that it's still there and it's still looking good. Unless somebody else has moved it, but I've not seen any of you log on. I move it to Beagle Point? You better not. I will remove your privileges. Oh, where's the sanctuary? Oh shit! He's a paphist it! Loading full of bio waste and dropping on chrome station sounds more fun. Yeah, it does. It does sound like a lot more fun. The first time seeing a squadron carrier. Let me do a little walk around. I don't have a lot of time. Yeah, this is a squadron carrier. This is our carrier. With our logo and stuff. Updated the game last night and that's about it. So we have normal stuff. We have our logos everywhere that I made. We have The lift. What's different from a fleet carrier, you ask? You can go down to the jump cabin. This is new. This is the jump cabin. This is just like extra seating and stuff, which is pretty good. Absolutely bollocking through. Then we have, ooh, back here. This is where the vault is, like the approximation of the vault. Then all of these are showing us services unavailable, services suspended, because they're not available to buy at the moment for some reason. That's the bar. That is the shooty shoot place. That's Vista Genomics. Shipyard's there. And then the command deck looks pretty normal. There's a couple of less seats here on this side. But if you go upstairs, anyone can go up to the command deck. And this is where I think there should be an option to allow anybody onto a squadron carrier and then only allow the squadron up here. But the squadron, there's like this area which is like familiar to like a squadron thing, but sorry, a normal fleet carrier. But then there's this area which is so cool, which is also like in this area. But that's the difference. That's the difference between the two. But it's really nice. They've done a real good job with it. There's just a couple of bits of yeah, if you're not part of the squadron you can't land, which I get, but I wish you could add it as like an option. So so like if you want like, because I know some squadrons super insular. Yeah, exactly. Recruitment events. Some squadrons are super insular and don't want anybody else to go on their squadron carrier. But I think it's probably a better option is to give us the option as to unlocking it to someone. Right, pals. I'm gonna go for a quick break. And when we come back, we'll be watching the Future Games show. So we won't be playing any more Elite today, but that's our elite quota, which you can see other carriers, like you can see other stations in the Pareco system. Oh, can you not do that? I guess you can't. Right. Anyway, I will be right back. Frontier just throwing sand to player eyes. I don't think it's that. We will be stopping on YouTube, so thanks for watching. But we will be staying on Twitch, and we're going to watch the Future Games show and react to that. So thanks for watching YouTube. Cheers. I will see you soon. I'll be back in Elite on Friday, but if you want to stay and hang around and watch some game trailers with me, that's what we're going to do right now. So, oh yeah, of course you can. Yes, absolutely you can. Of course. So don't go anywhere. I will be right back.